Hello, so I thought I'd have another attempt at actually trying on this Puda Gas Mask, the Chinese one that's kind of like based on one of the Drager models, because it's a mask that looks good in principle, but as I said before I had a lot of problems with it, actually getting it to stay on my face properly and everything like that. So I'm just shaking any dirt out with it that I've managed to get on it, and try it again. So let's fully undo all the straps to begin with. Except the top strap, because if you remember, the top strap is the one they've done the really stupid buckle system on, which means that if I fully undo the top strap, it will come off. So let me just explain why that happens again, because it's a bit of a design flaw. I'm assuming the Drager mask they based this off of didn't have that same design flaw. So if you look on all of these other clips, they've actually got a bit of plastic in there to basically hold the bits in. The top strap, for whatever reason, doesn't. And that's definitely an actual design flaw, because it's this little bit here that can fall off quite easily. So let's try and put the mask on. And I'm pretty sure this was a size medium one, so it's not, you know, an issue of that. So the other issue of this mask is because it's made out of very comfortable silicone, it kind of bends in on itself when you're wearing it, which you can actually see is happening there. The sort of chin system isn't very good because it's so flexible. It's kind of its own downfall. So let's get these tightened next. So it's basically, as you can see, if I put weight there, it will pull itself away from my face, which is the problem. The weight of the filter actually kind of destabilises the mask itself. I'm just wondering if there's any way I can kind of pull my face into that a bit more. Now I'm going to have to tighten this, oh there we go, so I'm going to have to tighten that, and then that comes off right on schedule. So, where would I actually want that clip set to? I'm probably going to have to take the mask off again now to try and get this bit on as it should go, but again, not a brilliant design, so maybe pull that through beforehand. But this is a mask that I want to really like, because it's got the really cool sort of panoramic face design. There's a lot of things that, you know, I could say I could really like on this mask, but unfortunately somebody did a stupid job designing the straps. I could modify this top bit myself, I guess, to make it a bit more user-friendly. Anyway, I'm just going to stop the camera and try and get this on in the mirror. So, be right back. Now, annoyingly, I couldn't find any cable ties, even though I have a massive pack of them somewhere. So what I've done is I've just used a little bit of green sort of wiring tape on there for now to hopefully hold this strap in position. So if I get all the other straps loosened again, and that seems to be the case at the moment, let's get the mask back on. I'm not very confident, you see, in this top thing actually holding on even with this tape, but let's see what happens. So, get this on. Get my face properly into there and do these straps up. Now I've got this flappy thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I'm still not overly confident in this, but as you can see I've tied a bit of paracord now around that top section. So I'm hoping that now this is going to force that bit to stay where it is. Makes the mask a lot harder to put on now though. Because obviously that bit's locked in place on the tightness I think I'm going to need it at. So let's actually get this harness where it's meant to be on my head. Start tightening up these. Now this isn't particularly comfortable now because the straps aren't how they're meant to be, but does it make an airtight sound? Good, it seems like it does, but this is stupidly uncomfortable to wear because I don't know why it's wanting to pull to one side. Let's undo both of these. If I undo all the straps fully, does that mask feel central? So this is the irritating part, is getting that to feel like it's not pulling to one side. Okay, that's a start. Right, that still feels fairly centralised. Okay. Right, that's good. We've got our click, so at the moment it's airtight. So now, will it work with a filter on it? This is also irritating, being sort of flapping in front of my face like that. I'll have to try and find a way to have that sealed back. But we'll worry about that at a later time. Can I just tuck it here? It's probably going to be uncomfortable, but let's just do that for now. Still airtight. Right, now let's get a filter and see if I can actually, with the weight of a filter on it, now have this mask make an airtight seal to my face. I really hope so. Right, here goes nothing. Let's screw this in. I assume this is going to be counterclockwise to me screwing it. See, I'm not very confident that's screwed in very well, but apparently it did. Let's just try that again. I guess that must be in now. Still airtight, but of course with the weight of the filter on, it's now pulling the mask down again. This is the big flaw of this mask. Okay, so let's get this out. Oh. Can't work out if I can smell it there or not. No, I don't think I can. Well, I think we finally have a working version of this. Oh wait. I can smell it a bit there, and I can't work out if that's a cross-threaded filter or not. Tell you what, I'm going to put this filter on my hose and then try it that way. So back in a second again. Right, I now have this filter attached to the end of the hose, so let's try again with the isomyl acetate. Yeah, I can smell it, so that means that there's a problem with the seal here. Let me just try a NATO filter on, a pure NATO filter, not a normalised one. Luckily I had the cap on then. But you'd think a Chinese hose would work fine with a Chinese mask, wouldn't you? But does the rubber seal all seem fine in there? Yeah, the seal's all in there. So let's use this old Drager filter. Well, that seems to be screwing in more. Right. Try again. Success. We have finally got this mask working, so it seems it won't take normalised things, despite most Chinese things being normalised. It must have a pure RD40 NATO filter on it. Now, is this very comfortable? Not really. The mask itself is really comfortable silicone. The issue is that the strap system, where you have to pull it so tight because the mask itself flexes around there, means it's not comfortable. And obviously, as I said, it has a really stupid top strap. That you need to actually either get a cable tie or a bit of paracord to tie on to actually get to work right. Now I don't know if I can actually pull this strap through or not. Now it's like this. I might still be able to. Tell you what, I'll take the mask off and then try it. So the question is, can I adjust this still? For fuck's sake! So I think this concludes our video on it. I can just about get this mask to work with a lot of pissing about, but this system is still just so shit. Who came up with this? They need to be gulagged. So there we go. As for this Chinese what's-it-called mask, the Puda whatever, let's get my paracord off the end. Might be able to reuse that, untie it and reuse it for something more important. If I find my cable ties, I'll try this with the cable ties, but as I said, who came up with this stupid system where they said they'd looked at all the other straps, right, and they'd worked out on all the other straps you needed these two-part clips, you know, but for whatever reason on this top one, and nothing sheared off, that's very clearly moulded plastic edge, they decided let's not use this system on this particular strap for some stupid reason. So for that stupid reason, the top strap just doesn't work properly. Now, whether or not it might be possible somehow to actually shove this through that little bit there, if you fold it enough, and then just get it working through there, maybe. I think that would be a better system, but how could they put 4 on and not the 5th one? Because I'm sure the Drager one has that, and I said nothing's snapped off, all the plastic mould lines are very clearly done. It's not an issue on these other ones because they've actually got that plastic bit there that prevents it coming up and over. So, yes, well done whoever designed this mask and didn't understand how strap systems work properly. You know, copy the Drager one, but don't copy one of the bits that keeps the mask working properly. So no, I wouldn't recommend this mask, as I said in the last video, because even after lots of messing about, it's really difficult to get this to work. It's a shame because it looks a really cool kind of mask, but unfortunately, whoever copied it didn't understand how mask straps work.